Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most, representing Gay Meets the World, episode 27, people. Episode 27. The numbers keep going up, the numbers keep going up. I'm with my boy Riley. The partner in crime, you know. Today he's on time. Today he's on time. He tried to bring the clock change, whatever. I don't know what he's talking about. The clock has changed. The timers went up and down. But today Riley is on time, guys. Today Riley is on time. Big up to Michelle. How are you feeling, Michelle? I got good news,
What's
Michelle. Riley is on time today, Michelle.
what's
Bro,
up,
how are you
Michelle?
feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing well. Michelle, tell this dude about daylight saving time for me, because he don't have a clue. He thinks I'm lying. Even Michelle have daylight saving time. and,
That's your thing, bro.
and
That's your
guess
thing,
what?
bro.
And guess what? Michelle is in the future. Michelle is in England. Michelle is about 5 hours ahead of our time, so she's in the future.
But for me, I'm ahead of Michelle, bro. I'm 3 hours ahead of Michelle. So at Michelle now's place around 11, yet around one. I'm way ahead of everyone. That is
I
why
don't
probably
understand
I
how
don't
you.
understand.
I don't understand how you don't have daylight saving time, bro. And as I said, Jamaica don't have it either. So, you know, I don't understand. I didn't know daylight saving time until I went to the Bahamas.
Yeah, man. But how's been the international break? How's been the international break going? I saw your stream moving hard yesterday. Uh, I saw some things, but anyway, we will go into detail about what you were saying in your stream because I just did my job to go through your stream so I can check what this guy is saying. Where I need to correct him. Once in a while, I need to knock some sense, like Riley. You understand? So I went through your stream. I was happy with a few things. I was not happy with a few things. But let me know. I saw your shot. Anyway, let's not start with the international break. I got one quick question and then we move on. There's been breaking news that Antonio Simeone release clause is set at 65 million for January, as per David Onsted. You know, will you take Semenyo to Arsenal?
All day, every day, and twice on
65
Sunday.
million.
Bro, all day, every day, and twice
At
on Sunday.
65 million. He can play on the right, he can play on the left.
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I love Trossard to death. I love Trossard. But if it means that I have to sell him to take some in right now, I'll do it. I ain't even gonna joke
Nah,
about
bro.
it.
But
we
big up to
need
the chat people.
we need a devastating attack. Fast and
Yeah,
furious
yeah,
and devastating on the left, just like we have on the right. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
that will complete both sides. You know what I'm saying? Gary Martinelli is that fast and furious, but he's inconsistent. You know what I mean? Trossard is devastating in moments, very skillful and all of that. You know what I mean? But he's not fast. He doesn't drive fear in defenders. You know what I mean? They just know, okay, he might beat them, he might put the ball through their leg, might flip it over their head, but he ain't going too far before they catch him back. You get what I'm saying? But a Semenyo that gonna put that through your leg and you're gonna leave there standing and when you look, he's 10 yards ahead of you already. You get what I'm saying? We
yeah,
need we
bro.
need we need that. You know what I mean? We need that.
And he already said he's an Arsenal fan, right? He already mentioned that he's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah,
So why we
yeah.
shouldn't we go for him? Because I don't want to like our attackers have not been good. Our defense has been solid, but the attack
And
has been so poor.
and the defense and the attack is putting pressure on the defense. Because if the attack has been good, we wouldn't have so much defending to do. You know what I mean? Because we'll be mostly attacking. You get where I'm coming from now? Right. So because the attack has been mediocre, the defense is under a lot of pressure. You get me? When was the last time you see we sit a high line? When was the last time you see Saliba and Gabriel at the half line? Just sitting there. Because our attack is not good, so we can't have that pleasure of the ball just playing in the opposition half and they sitting on the half line. They haven't done that since the season start. You get me?
Bro,
So,
our defense is literally saving us, scoring the goals as well, and then getting us out of jail, bro. It's not only
bro, right
we're the
now,
ones.
you're just trying to stress me out. When you keep on emphasizing our defense, our defense, saving us and all of that, you're stressing me out. You know why? Because the rock of our defense just got injured. So right now, it's like you just bring me back to reality, bro.
Big up to the chat people. If you just joining the stream, make sure you smash the like, people. Let's run those likes up, people. If you have not subscribed as well, make sure you subscribe to both channels. Riley's channel is in the description.
Before
Big up
the
to Michelle once again. Big up to
before the
Michelle once
chat,
again. Michelle.
yeah,
Mm,
before the
sorry,
chat
yeah,
get
go
out
on.
of
Go on.
control, before the chat gets out of control, tune into everybody and let's get back before we get back on track.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just catch the people, the early birds. Let me catch the early birds.
Yeah.
This guy is in a Russian. He said 1+1, but I cannot read, bro, what you're saying. But big up to you. Michelle said it's on a Sunday. Ha ha ha. Intro. I know you intro edits. I know you. You said Alpha, but I don't know who's Alpha. You who know what is that? Alpha and something. Khalid Dream said yes. Big up to Khalid. How you feeling, bro? Khalid just comes in and disappears, bro. That one fire person said ha 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 ha. This one fire person said this is boring. Ha ha. Let us know the team you support. That one fire person. Let us know the team you support, bro. Guys, run those likes up, guys. Run those likes up. Okay, Riley, you're saying
Jigga,
something.
before you go no
Mm.
further, see if you can adjust whatever you're speaking through. It's kind of
It's breaking.
yeah, kind of breaking,
Breaking.
echoing. You know what I mean, all in one. So I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if it's
why
your
I was
earpiece.
getting
I
that.
don't know if it's your earpiece or something, but something is mashing up the feed. It's like you're in and out. You get me?
I think it's my earpiece then. Wait, I'll change it. What about this one?
We got to talk first, Jigga. We got to we got to
Huh?
actually have
Huh?
some
Huh?
communication.
Huh? What about this one? Is this one okay?
Yeah, this one is sounding better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you. Oh, anyway, I will let you know. I will let you know later. What I noticed. What I noticed later. I'll let you know. That one fire person. Let us know the team you support, bro. Because the Gunners are on top of the table. We cannot be boring. That's completely an insult. Come on, bro. Michelle said, "Jigga, did you watch the games this week?" Even
Michelle,
Michelle.
remember I've been
I didn't
asking where Jigga is, right? Jigga been missing, missing. I don't know what's going on, man. Hey, Jigga, I have to tell
guys.
Michelle because Michelle asked me how we met. And I have to tell Michelle the story of how we met. You know what I mean? I tell Michelle that
Uh,
when I had 53 subscribers, I came to you and you ghost me until I was at 5,000 subscribers.
nah, don't do that, bro. Don't say the whole story, bro. Say the whole story.
That's the
Michelle, what
story.
happened? You know what? Nah, nah. Let me talk. Let me talk
Yeah,
my show.
you
Let me
you tell
talk
me the
my side.
story. Let me hear what your
Michelle,
side is.
wait. Now,
Yeah, let me hear this.
Michelle, what happened with this guy? What happened with this guy? Why you putting your hand on your show on your mouth, bro? Wait,
Because
wait.
I want to hear this. See, Michelle have a name for everybody. See now you're the ghost boy.
See what happened, Riley.
yeah, I want to
You
hear
you you
this.
text me, right? We need to do the stream together.
No,
Then I think
before
I did.
before we reach there, Jigga. Let's before we reach there. When I text you, when I introduced myself and I said, "Hey, I think we can build something together." Let's start from there. I'm not talking about when you come back. I'm talking when I did the introduction. I said, "Hey, bro, you're a small YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber, and I think we can do some contents together." And you answer me right there and then. And I think you went and you look and you see that 53 subscriber. Hell no.
No, because that time, I think maybe that time I had like 300 or 400 something, bro. See, Michelle, this guy is
No,
telling
bro.
you a whole.
That time,
I,
no,
I,
no, no, no. That time you had 500 and something subscriber. Because some of the reason why I
um,
chose when I chose you, Jigga, let me tell you, when I chose you because you wasn't that big. So therefore, you wasn't way that big ahead of me that I couldn't catch up.
let me look for your chat, bro. Let me look for your chat, bro. I can find it. Don't worry.
No, but
I can find it.
I
Don't
think the
worry.
first time I contact you was in one of your shorts or one of your feed or something like that. Remember that? That's the first time.
Yeah,
So
that
what?
time, that is the first time you had your video.
So
You had one video where you're sitting on the couch wearing a gray t-shirt. I remember this one, bro. Okay.
yeah, way back then. And I said to you, let's do this together, Jigga. And you said, okay. But then you ghost me. I mean, like you disappear. And I contacted you again, right? And when I contact you again, I was way over 5,000 subscriber. And they're like, yeah, bro, we need to do it. We can do it. I'm like, where was this energy when I have 53 subscribers?
So,
You know what I mean? But guess what? This
nah,
the moral
but
of this is this. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Jigga, it doesn't matter what the circumstances around the situation was. You know what I mean? I had a vision, you know what I mean? And I just had a drive. And it said to me that, hey, contact this person and you and this person build together and move forward. And that's exactly what I did. Even though you ghost me, I still contact you again. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moral of what I was trying to say. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to follow your heart or what your heart
you
tells you to
you
do.
you 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 already cooked me, bro. And that time I'm not there to give my story to Michelle. Michelle is already calling me a ghost boy now.
You,
Okay, you contact me, and then you had like, and then after like 2 weeks again, I think I agree. I didn't reply at the same time. Then after probably a
no,
week or
you
two, then
reply
you
the
send me
same
again a
time. That's wrong. You reply the same time, but then
message.
you disappear after that.
And then you call, and then after you said, and then after you contact me again, and then we go on to, yeah. See, Monsieur, I have chats now. Wait, Monsieur, wait. Ah, wait. Is it? Come. Yeah. See. Anyway, I disappeared for a few. I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I
What was
agree.
the chat say? What the chat say? What the chat say?
Guys, smash those likes up, guys. Guys, smash those likes up. Don't listen to Riley, guys. Smash those likes up. We're just joining the stream. Let me just go through the chats. You still say, Jigga, stop stressing Riley out because he got Jamaica tomorrow, then Tottenham on Sunday. So be nice to him because he's gonna be crying soon. Checky Lindin said they commit something to 2000 UEFA final. Uh, Michelle said, "Yo, ghost boy." Big up to George is in the building. He said, "Guys." Michelle said he's going back to see the chat, Lola. Wings him said, "Boring." George said those injuries have rattled some fans, but we don't need to be worried this season than last season. I'm putting all my trust in Skelly Moscara to do a great job in this period. CO, come on, you Gunners. Michelle said, Ghost Boy, aka Crybaby. George said, let's talk Arsenal, guys. Sorry, George, we went a bit off track. George said we went a bit off track. We went a bit off track.
what the-
We,
what's
we,
wrong? What's wrong with George today?
Naja, George seems to be worried since Gabriel's injured. Maybe he's a bit worried about that. But anyway, my whole thing has been for me the way I'm looking at it is like this. When the season started, everyone was talking about we got the best squad in the world, right? Soon as Gabriel's injured, everyone is peeing in their pants, bro. Everyone is right on now. What are we gonna do? Where is the energy? Where is the belief in the team, bro? All you guys were talking about, you have the best squad. You have defenders on defenders, bro. So what is the issue, bro? Let Moscara do his thing. Let's Hentepe come in and do this thing. Finish. It's done. Players are gonna get injured. This is just the game at the end of the day, and it's only November, so it's a good thing. If he's getting injured in December, where there's a lot of injury, where there's a lot of games, I mean, then maybe we can get worried. but players are definitely gonna get injured. That is the same thing. We have good options on the bench. So I don't know why people was so rattled. Everyone on Twitter is going crazy. Gabriel, I know Gabriel like he's like one of our leading striker. He's like more of our leader in the team. But we need to believe in our team. We need to believe in our team.
Hey,
I still believe Henkepe can do the job.
let me address. Can I jump in?
Yeah, you can jump in. You can jump
All right, so let me address something that George said for a second. George said, I have a slight belief, but Manchester City wore me a bit. But I'm going to support the team no matter what. Right? Michelle said,
in.
yes, City
Yeah.
are coming for Arsenal. Now I know City can win, said Mark. Y'all never win a trophy, said Zebra. And I'm back, said and unfunny.
I,
All right.
I don't know.
Let me address this
Now,
situation with George.
I think Mark is a City fan, right?
It don't matter. Watch
Mark
this.
is a City fan, bro. So
Um,
he's gonna say that.
on my stream yesterday, some Liverpool fans was there, and some of them was worried about the situation.
Liverpool fans are coming outside. I didn't know,
Yeah,
bro.
man,
They're coming outside.
it's international break. Zabaleski just embarrassed himself, so they might hide again, right? Because that was what my shot
Uh,
was
we,
about,
we, we
right?
gotta go to that. We gotta go to
Okay,
that.
so they might hide again. So some Liverpool fan was out, and the aspect of the situation was they were worried about the African Nation Cup because Salah is going to go. Salah is supposedly their biggest footballer. Now you gotta understand this. Sometimes you have some persons that are passengers and you don't know
Mhm.
it because they've been carrying you for a while. And because they've been carrying you, you don't realize when you start carrying them. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
this might be the case with Salah. Salah been carrying Liverpool for a while. But I promise you, bro, Liverpool is now the one that is carrying Salah. Salah's been poor, sloppy, and all of that. You get where I'm coming from? So it's like Liverpool now is the one that's carrying Salah. My point is this:
Yeah.
it might be a blessing in disguise for Salah to go to the African Nation Cup, where they can use somebody else in his position, somebody else that actually tracks back and make a tackle.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then go forward
Mhm.
and attack. You see the back and forth? That's a complete player. Not a player that's sitting on a bunch of money, just like that Nintendo 64, pointing at the player to make that tackle. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's fast forward to Arsenal, which is why I made the point. Gabriel has been awesome, fantastic, fantastic. You know what I mean? Both going forward and defending. We did not sign so much players to worry about situation when a player got injured. Remember this.
But you looked worried yesterday, bro. You looked very, very worried yesterday.
Hold on.
Your
You,
team, you
you-
look
you
like
see
you're
that
very, very worried.
that's what reaction video does.
Even your shots, even
That's
your
what
shots, bro. You were you
that's
were, you were
what
mad
that's
worried, bro.
what
You were very,
that's
very worried.
that's what reaction video does. You see when you
Yeah,
react exactly. So
yeah.
that was those were
Even if
reaction videos.
even even if it's a reaction, bro, you should not get worried, bro. You
Yeah.
know you have
No, bro.
you know
Then
Moscara can walk into Chelsea's
no, no,
defense
no, no,
right
no.
now.
You're wrong. You're wrong though. My worries was this. This was my worries. Why is it that you need to take a footballer? Why is it that the club allow one of our most informed footballer, both attacking and defending, to go play a stupid friendly match?
Bro, the World Cup
That
is
was
coming
my
up, bro.
concern,
No, 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 no. The World Cup is
bro.
coming up, bro. Players are gonna play, bro. The World Cup is
Okay,
coming
and
up.
guess what?
You need to play
Guess
the
what?
squad.
It's fine. World Cup is coming up, but Arsenal haven't won an English league in 23 years or 24. That's guess what? And in between that time, Brazil won the World Cup at least two times.
But that's irrelevant to Gabriel, bro. He didn't win the World Cup, bro. For him, he didn't win. He wants to win it
But
now.
never,
So
but
what
he
he has
hasn't
to do,
win.
he
He
has to
hasn't
play.
win the league either. Did you know that Gabriel was training separate from the Brazil squad?
Training separate, training together. He's gonna play for the country. He's gonna play for the country at the
Anyway,
end of the day.
let me finish make my point. So what I'm saying is this. So the point is this. Gabriel is now injured. Is now injured, right? How long we don't know. How severe we do not know. But we did not go
That's a,
shopping.
that's a,
No, they haven't
yeah.
said yet. But we did not go shopping to sit here and worry. When Saka got injured, we sit and we hold our head and we say, "Oh Jesus Christ, the season is done now." But then Madueke step up. He played fantastic. He didn't score, he didn't assist. I know that's where you're gonna come with. That's fine, but he did play fantastic. Okay, Madueke stepped
I
up.
didn't say anything. I didn't say
It's fine.
anything.
It's fine. It's fine. Madueke played fantastic. Just like Marino step up and score when Yakers haven't scored for a while. You know what I mean? I'm just saying,
Nah,
fantastic.
man, Merino stepped up. That is called stepping up, bro. That is what you call stepping up. And you
Exactly,
can't like praise him,
exactly,
bro. In
exactly.
a
So,
St. James Park, bro. I don't
so the
think
whole
Madueke
situation,
is there
so the
yet.
whole situation is this: we've watched Nkape and we've seen Nkape defend, and Nkape is a fantastic defender. He may not be a Gabriel in the attacking.
Attacking one.
You know what I mean? He may not be that, but I can tell you this: Nkape is a fantastic defender. Cristiano Masquera, we all know who that kid is. That kid is a beast. You
Yeah, I
get what I'm
call him the
saying?
Terminator, bro. I call him the
I'm not
Terminator.
worried about Gabriel being out for a couple of games. I'm being honest. Because these two guys that definitely
Now,
want some of the spotlight.
now you have a different story, bro. Anyway, let me go through
Fine.
the chat one more time. Let me go through the chat.
It's fine.
Big up to the chat, people. Let's run those likes up, people. Let's run those likes up. We only have 3 likes. Come on, guys. You can do better. Run those likes up, guys. We are here for the love of football, guys. We're here for the love of the game, you know. Even though we represent the loaded cannon, but we are all here for the love of the game. Just joining the stream. Make sure you smash the like. If you have not subscribed as well, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Me on Riley, we meet on Mondays, on Fridays, people. You don't want to miss the action-packed episode that's been going on. Edwin Funny said, "You remember me, mate." I'm forgetting you, Edwin Funny. Let me check. Let me check.
Now, I remember
The
you. I
next
remember
one.
you. I remember you, Edwin.
Is Liverpool fan?
I don't remember what Fanny is, but because of his name, I remember him.
No, the name I know it, but I forgot the Zebra Monkey said champions of Europe. You never sing that. Let us know the team you support, Zebra Monkey. Shakim said, "So Real Madrid." Big up to the Galacticos, bro. But I don't. Big up to the Galacticos anyway. Big up to the Galacticos. Michelle said, "Only Liverpool are carrying L's, 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 L's." uh, and the fan said, "Red men rolling here Anfield scene. We have got trophies. We have got the swing. Arsenal try but can't compete. Liverpool rhythm is just sweet." I knew he was a Liverpool fan, bro. At this end on funny. George said, "Your eighth blood."
His
Big
name
up
is
to Jason.
his name is Zebra, bro. You got to be one of the animals. Whether it be a Liverpool with that bird, Tottenham with that other bird, you got to be one of them.
Probably is a zebra behind you, bro. That zebra behind you probably is
That's
a
not a
tiger.
zebra, bro.
Come on, say giraffe. Sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Jason, big up to Jason. Welcome back to the stream, Jason. How are you feeling, my G? Arsenal are gonna win. Kiki. Arsenal are gonna win the Premier League. Come on, Jaden. We know you don't mean this, Jaden. Jaden said Arsenal are gonna win the league this year because they're so good. Oh, okay. I think you're serious, Jaden. Mark said, Jaden, stop between the badge. I mean, stop betraying the badge. Okay. WX Walter F said glory, glory. And then he said zebra. Yeah, it's a zebra, bro. It's a zebra. But big up to WXLHT. Let us know the team you support. Guys, let's run those likes up, guys. Let's run those likes up. If you have not subscribed as well, make sure you subscribe to both channels. The links are both in the description. Riley, my only thing is this is the problem, this is the problem. We with us as Arsenal fans, bro. One injury, the whole internet is going crazy, bro. Twitter is going crazy, Facebook, Twitter, everyone's going mad, bro. Gabriel's injured. Gabriel's injured. What are we gonna do? We have a lot of people on the bench, bro, who can do the job. If Gabriel is out for the next 3 weeks, you can't tell me that we cannot trust Moscara or Nkepe to do the job. They can do the job, you know.
But remember,
But
remember we have remember we have Califlori as well. Remember, he's naturally a centre back.
that's what I'm saying, bro. We have defenders on defenders. If there's anywhere where we have so many options, is the defense. Attacking wise, we don't have options like this. We have defenders
We
on
do
defenders.
have options. It's just the seven of them is on the injury list, and that's the thing I'm trying to say. If attacking wise, we got all these players injured, and we've been still surviving, still scoring goals. Whether they want to be set piece, I don't care. We're scoring and we're winning without our full force of attack. You know what I mean? We can defend with the defense that we got because the defense that we got, they're not walkover, bro. They're defenders that have a point to prove. They're defenders that want to fight for it. You think when Nkape came in this team and Mosquera came in this team, they didn't know that they have those walls to go up against? They knew that they have Gabriel and Saliba to go up against, but they still join us. That means they got fight in them.
And this is definitely this is the for me, if I'm incapable, if I'm looking right now, I'm thinking this is my opportunity, bro.
This is it. This is the
Like this is where
best
I'm gonna
chance for
show
me,
this my thing. Yeah,
bro.
this is my thing. This is when I'm gonna show these people, bro. This is when
I
I'm gonna show
promise
these
you,
people what
bro.
made it.
Nkape gonna
Because
play. Nobody passing him, bro.
Henkepe, he has a more he's more the way he plays is more like a saber, bro.
He's
He will
aggressive,
not
bro.
give up any fight, bro.
No, bro,
He
he's
is very, very
aggressive. He's a
aggressive.
warrior.
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Um Mark said we all know they bottle it in the NJ. The reluctant gamer is in the building. How are you feeling, reluctant gamer? I saw your striker Voterman today. He's on fire. He just scored again. I think 2 games in a row now. Mark said, hey, big up to Mark. How are you feeling, bro? Reluctant gamer said the international is over.
No,
Michelle
it's
said the
not.
Tottenham game will be yeah, it's not. Michelle said the in Tottenham game will be a hard game. I think he's talking about the Tottenham versus Everton game, not the Arsenal game. I don't think so. He's talking about the Arsenal game. Mark said, "Yep, Gabriel injury has gotten." Yusuf said K9. Big up to Yusuf. Guys, if we're just joining the stream, run those likes up, guys. Let's run those likes up. We have only 5 likes, people. Let's run those likes up, people. Come on, you guys. Reluctant gamer said we don't deserve a player like a Voterman. We are poor in the Premier League. But it's a good thing you have him, bro. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you have it. Anyway, Riley. Calafiori's the news coming out is that he is gonna be fit for the Tottenham game. You know, what are your thoughts on Calafiori being available?
Well, I think good sense prevail, bro. I mean, like Italy. My ass off goes to the Italian coach. You know, they took precaution and they didn't play him in the first game. You know what I mean? And in the second game, I think he's available to play. But beating Norway by 9 goals to nil, that was never gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? That was never gonna happen, bro. Beating Norway on a whole by 1 goal to nil was almost impossible, much less 9 goal to nil. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
you know the Italian coach. I grew up watching Gattuso, bro. He's like one of the best defenders in the world, bro. I remember when he pocketed Cristiano Ronaldo until Cristiano Ronaldo was he probably peeing his pants or he was crying that game, bro. AC Milan days. But the comments yesterday were crazy, bro. I think he was just rattled, bro. He was talking a lot of crazy that why African teams have become more now. Before in the beginning there were only two African Cup, two teams. Let me read to you what you said. You said in the 1990 and 1994 there were two African teams that qualified. Now there are nine. It's not a controversy, but there are difficulties, and we all know, bro. Why is he complaining, bro? That before we had only two teams from Africa, bro. How many countries are in Africa, bro? You just imagine how many
But
countries
I
this
know
guy's trying to.
why is this a problem to him? The African teams are not competing with him for a World Cup spot. So why should it be a
If you,
problem?
if you remember, Maldini also complained about the Jamaica qualifying as well. These guys are crazy, bro. The only thing is that he's rattled, bro, because now he needs to play. He need. I think they're gonna play a playoff game, right, for
Hey,
them to
This
qualify
this is
the
what they,
Chicago playoff game.
this is what they need to understand. Football doesn't belong to Europe. Football belongs to the world. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if African teams are showing them up, then guess what? Go learn to play football better. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Football belongs to the world. And the world is gonna
Yeah.
watch it, enjoy it, and love it. The biggest football fan base is in Africa. And they need to understand and know that. You know what I'm saying? Football is not a
No,
white or black sports. Football is for
I,
everybody.
I think now they've increased that they've increased the number of teams joining, right? They've increased the number of teams joining.
Africa is the biggest continent. And why would it be fair for Africa having so much to only have two space? That's crap.
Imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Football belongs to the world, and
Nah,
the world is going to see football and enjoy it for what it is. You know what I mean? So people
no,
need to get over this notion that back in the days when this was used to happen and all of that, when things was a privilege to Africa, because that's what it was. Things was not privilege to Africa back then. It's not the same now. Africa is a force to reckon, and whether people like it or not, they're gonna have to stand up and recognize Africa. Africa
plus
is playing
besides that,
football,
Riley, when
and
you
Africa is playing some fantastic football. Every single 4 years when World Cup keep, one African Cup went at least to the quarterfinal. Every year,
yeah,
there's this one African country that go far in the World Cup that knock out all these big teams. So if that's what they're scared of, I'm sorry, the world is enjoying that.
nah, bro, but at the end of the day, win your games, bro. Win your games, bro. Don't
I
say
said the
after you
world is
lose, then you
enjoying
want to
that.
make excuses. Win your games, bro. Win your games, bro. Win your games. How you lose? I
Look,
think they
man,
were in San Siro, bro. They lost in San Siro, bro.
football
At
is
home,
football, man.
you lose. You know. I didn't get the Gattuso, but I think he's just rattled. You know, he just took an L, so I let it slide. But you know how these people are. They're just like that, you know. But Gattuso is like one of my legends. He when they won the Champions League, I don't know if you remember this game, right? What did he do? He removed his pants. You remember this game? You remember? That Gattuso was a crazy guy, bro. He was mad, bro. He was a crazy guy. He was a very, very crazy guy. Bro. Anyway, um, I have one more question about Arsenal before we move into another subject. Can we cope up with the title race without Gabriel? Do you
Of
think we
course, we.
can cope up? I know we have been saying almost the same thing, but do you think we can really cope up?
Our defense, our Rockets consists of Gabriel and Saliba. Gabriel is not the entire defense. Gabriel is just a part of the unit. You get what I'm saying? And if
Yeah,
you take out something and you put in something that is equally as strong, you know what I mean? It should withstand. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I understand that Gabriel has the experience, he has the love, he has the respect, he has the backing of the
yeah.
players, all of that. You know? But these new kids, the Nkapie, the Mosquera, they're hungry. They're hungry. As I said, they knew who they were competing against before they got here, and they still came.
And yeah, bro.
That
Yeah,
means
yeah.
that means they want to improve. That means they want to challenge these person, bro. Mosquera is challenging Saliba, the Rolls Royce of defense. That's a
the
brave
Rolls Royce,
lad, bro.
bro.
That's guts. And Capie is challenging Gabriel. That's guts, bro. You knew this before you came, and you still went ahead and signed. You know what I mean? I have
That's like
faith in this.
you know when you're stepping up to this older guys, you know that see you passing by and they take your lunch money and you're like, nah, bro, you're not getting my lunch money. So Moscara is, you know, this is why Riley, I was on the point of we need to have our bench more involved. You remember we discussed before that players like No God, they need to have more games. They need to get more involved because you saw if any injury comes, they need to be fit to fit. They need to be fit to play these games, you know. But anyway, we move on, bro. We move on. Let me just go through the chat one more time before we we was a reluctant game. I said he can't stop scoring. Yeah, he can't stop scoring. James said, "Big up Arsenal from Wales. Big up to James, bro. How are you feeling? Let us know your thoughts, James, on the Arsenal title race. Do you guys think Arsenal can cope with the title race without Gabriel Magahlaes? I know, bro. Gabriel Magahlaes, you see him on that team sheet. He just sent Shivas, bro, to an opponent, bro. They just sent Shivas. They're like, nah, Gabriel Magahlaes is gonna be there. And when that set piece is being done as well, bro, I'm sure all the if you're in the opponent fine, bro, you mark Gabriel Magahlaes. The way he scored, especially that Newcastle goal. Mark said, "What do you think about Gattuso comments?" I think we just discussed that. Fet Love said, "F you Arsenal." Big up to Fet Love. Let us know the team you support, bro. Let us know the team you support, bro. Maid said Arsenal top fun. Big up to Maid. Michelle said Arsenal said to allow 3 players to leave in the January transfer window.
I just get that news as
Michelle,
well, Mitchell. I just get that news as
yeah,
well. I
yeah,
don't know how true that
I,
is.
guys, do you know these 3 Arsenal players who are said to leave? I think the other one we discussed before, right? I think Jesus is going to be part of them. I think
No,
Jesus is going
Jesus
to
is
be part of
not. Jesus is never leaving in January. I think he's more like youngsters. Ethan Waneri is one of them.
No, 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 no. You don't want to.
I'm
No,
telling you.
no, no.
So
No, no, no,
it,
no, no.
it's just
You need to.
it's just speculation, bro. If art it's suicidal to make any player leave. Suicidal. Being that every other game we have an injury, it's suicidal, bro. I don't see it.
No, no. Ethan Wanderers cannot go. Ethan Wanderers. Yeah, yeah,
Ethan Warner is one of
yeah.
them. And y'all know that Tuchel is pressuring. Tuchel is pressuring Miles, you know what I mean, for game time, or else he's not going to the World Cup. You know what I mean? So that's probably another highlight of the whole situation. But trust me, bro, they ain't going nowhere.
Maybe said love us now. I am free. Big
I
up to you,
started
bro. We all here for Arsenal. We
I
all
started
here for
thinking
Arsenal, guys.
I started thinking about Tuchel's situation and all of this, and then I remember Tuchel was the coach of Chelsea. He was
So
the
so
coach of
so you so
Chelsea.
so you have so you have your answer. So you have your answer there. Nah, but I don't think Thomas Tuchel he'll be serious about the job. He will definitely be serious about the job. Guys, let's run those likes up, guys. If you've just joined the stream, make sure you subscribe as well. Let's run those likes up. The links are both they are both in the description, people. They are both in the description, guys. Run those likes up. Come on, you guys. Paul Rich is back in the building. Paul Rich, where you been hiding, Paul? Where have you been hiding, Paul? Hi, do you remember me, Jigga? Paul, I remember your name. I remember Paul Rich 76. But I don't remember the team you support, bro. My apologies. But I remember your name, Paul Rich. Big up to you, bro. How are you feeling? Riley, F769830 said Balotelli. Big up to you, bro. I remember Balotelli, bro. I think the last days, the last time Italy qualified for World Cup, Balotelli was still playing. You just reminded me this one. Paul Rich, you
Why
remember?
always me?
Porridge is a Tottenham fan. I remember. He's a Tottenham fan, but he's a more level-minded Tottenham fan. He's not just gonna go all the way crazy, like. But he's a Tottenham. Big up to you, Paul. I remember now, Paul. I remember. Riley, let's go to the international break. Beyond the international break, let's just talk about the games for the past week. I think the past week there've been some games, and I'll just start. I'll just start. I'll just start in your country. I'll just start where you are, bro. I just bumped into this USA versus Paraguay. There was a mad brawl at the end of the game.
A big
It
fight.
just went crazy. It just was. I was like, huh? What's happening? What's happening with Riley's second team? I know it's not like your team, but what happened there, bro? I think the emotions just went off. The emotions went off,
It
and
wasn't. It wasn't USA though. It was a Uruguay player. You know what I mean? Fighting for the ball like it was a
yeah,
fist match or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And
Because
it,
those
it,
guys
it,
will delay time. Those guys will
yeah,
delay
it
time.
was crazy. You know what I mean? Oh come on, man! If a team hold on
Yeah.
to the play, if the USA guy hold on to the ball and it's yours, then allow the referee to deal with it. You gonna go hug up the player? I mean, like he had the player in a headlock, bro. And it,
Nah,
and it,
bro,
and
give me the
it,
ball.
it, that's definitely a fight right there, bro. Ain't no players gonna sit around and watch that their teammate being handled like that.
No, 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 no. But Riley, you are killing my time, man. I have a time to score. This guy is just doing time wasting. So I need to
Okay,
action.
but bro, this is a football game. This is not a wrestling match. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
bro, it's not
Remember,
happening.
at the end of the day, when you hold the ball and you do time wasting, that's why we have a referee, bro. You want to play the game and ref it too? That's what you want?
Probably he got one brown envelope already, bro. You don't know this thing. He
Oh come
probably
on,
got one
bro. You
brown
can't you
envelope.
can't play the game and ref it too. That's the reason why you have rules and regulation. That's why the land is governed by
Probably,
rules and regulation. You know what I'm
bro. You
saying?
you 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 know Paraguay man them don't play. Bro. Paraguay they don't play. Bro. They don't play.
Bro,
They're not
they
about the
cannot
rules.
they
They're not
cannot play
about the
all they
rules.
want, bro. It is what it is. Jamaica did something similar to that, you know. You know what I mean? Jamaica went to Mexico. That was when we were qualifying for the 1998 World Cup. And the Mexicans, they asked us for a practice game. It was a practice game because we were going to play them at the national stadium to qualify for the World Cup. And they asked us for a practice game on a break. And we went there and they were nasty, bro. They were dirty. You know what I mean? And they made a last ditch tackle at somebody that just didn't want to take no more. And it was a huge fight. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they think they're in Mexico. The reggae boys were the reggae boys then is different from the reggae boys now. The reggae boys knows that they're soft, bro. The reggae
No,
boys
now they're
then,
soft.
the reggae boys then was considered mostly Jamaicans. These are mostly English players. They're soft. If fight start right,
These are just
if some fight starts right now, I think they want to hail for a cab to get out of here.
you think Leon Bailey is gonna fight? Nah, bro, he's checking out. He's going back to his hotel, bro. He's not doing
Bro,
that.
Leon Bailey is a Jamaican, bro. Leon Bailey, he's gonna fight. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Leon Bailey reputation is on the line, being a Jamaican. I'm telling you, bro. It's not a if but
Nah,
nor maybe, bro. They're gonna
what I'm
defend
saying,
themselves,
what
bro.
I'm saying,
No, bro.
what
Listen
I'm
to what I'm
saying.
saying.
These players, these modern day players, bro. There's so much scrutiny, bro. Everyone's literally watching what you're doing. So anything that has to do with fighting or anything that has to do with beyond. You saw what happened to this kid. What is his name? The kid who's in Marseille right now. From Manchester United. What is his name? This kid who was hitting his girlfriend. I'm forgetting his name. He
Mason
had a
Greenwood.
good career in Manchester United. Yeah,
Mason Greenwood.
he had a good career. Yeah, and you see what now is, especially when it comes to UK, bro. The law is very very strict, bro. You
Bro,
don't want to
we
you don't
ain't
want to
talking
blow up your
about
back
we
for
ain't
fight.
talking about we ain't talking about hitting a girlfriend or anything like that, bro. We're talking about defending yourself on the field. You know what I
No,
mean? What I'm trying to say to you is
my
this.
thing my thing right is PR method, PR method. I'm not gonna blow up a bag just to fight with
You're
you,
not,
bro.
you're not getting it, bro. It's not that we fighting is this, Jigger. Fighting is not something that we take a book, we open it, we get a pen, and we sign. Oh, if fight break out today, I'm not gonna fight. or I'm gonna fight. It's not. That's not how
I'm, I'm,
fighting
I'm
goes.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I know what for how fighting goes. But anyway, go.
Jigga, I'm from the street. Fighting is an impulse situation, bro. It's impulse. You get what I'm saying? You can walk
Yeah.
away if you feel like that depends on how much blood rush runs through you at the moment. You get what I'm saying? If somebody
Mm.
tackles you in a nasty way, Jigga, and your whole career flashes through your brain, your impulse
Yeah, but
take over. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Okay, let me say this to you. Do you remember Diaby?
yeah, yeah.
Do you remember the last red card that Diaby got?
Uh, I don't remember.
The last
Tell me
red
the
card that
one.
Diaby got was when he came off about a year and a half injury. A year and a half. And he was trying to find back his way into Arsenal team. You know Diaby is one of the best players Arsenal ever had. A fantastic talent, bro. But he was plagued with injury. And he came back from about a year and a half injury, bro. And this player tackled him hard. He lost it. You know why? Because his whole career flashes through his brain right there. And he grabbed him. You understand what
Now
I'm saying?
yeah, Diaby was like our best, one of the best midfielders. It was just
I'm telling
unfortunate
you. He
that
grabbed
he kept
him.
getting injured. He kept getting injured. Let me just go through the chat, bro. Michelle said the three players that will leave Arsenal are, I know one will be Jesus to Everton. Body said, I hate the international break because there is no match of the day for me to watch. I get it, bro. But you can watch the international games. The international games have been very, very interesting, bro. The international games have been very, very interesting. Michelle said, 1998, long ago. How old are you, right? In your 40s? What? Michelle. Hold up, pause, Michelle. Don't do that. Is Leon Bailey playing or he is still injured?
He's still injured.
I think he's injured. He's injured. Reluctant gamer said, "Who's Liverpool got next and who got Arsenal next?" Liverpool have Nottingham Forest and Arsenal have
Tottenham.
we have the dusty neighbors, bro. We have our shadow, but it's a 3 points collection, bro. Home and away, home and away. But anyway, this North London derby, we will leave it for the Friday preview. That is when me and Riley kick off that one. Anyway, Riley, I don't want to bring this up, but we need to go to Norway. There's one Viking there that is moving mad. There's one Viking there, bro. There's one Viking, bro, who's moving mad in Norway. I done told you before. He's the only reason why I wake up at night and think we might lose the title because of this lack. Erling Haaland, bro. He's doing that. He's doing the unthinkable. Let me just go through something, bro. He has 32 goals in 20 games in all competitions so far. 16 goals in 8 World Cup qualifiers. He has brought Norway to the World Cup after 28 years. 55 goals scored for Norway in 48 games. He has only failed to score in 2 games. In 2 games. This guy is not normal. He's probably from Mars. He's an alien, something. I don't know. He's not human, bro. He's not human. He is not human, bro. And you know his coach, right? Pep Guardiola.
It's not human
Let
either.
me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, the truth of the matter is this. Alan is a fantastic striker, bro. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know if Alan made the game look easy. Our defenders are just scared of him. You know what I'm saying? I try to wrap my head around it. I don't know if he just made the games look easy. Our defenders are just really scared of him. But something. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Uh, it's definitely not the defenders being scared of him, but it's
Bro,
definitely his class.
It is what it is, bro. And for a fantastic striker like Alan, bro. You know what I mean? That's what you expect fantastic strikers to do. Take their teams to the World Cup,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I mean? I remember this is one
yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have to be careful when you categorize striker. But I don't mean to call out your striker because it's not him alone. You know what I mean? But you have Gyökeres and you have Isak. Two fantastic strikers, bro. That couldn't take their team to the World Cup. How are you going to cement yourself among the best players in the world when you can't complete the jobs that need to be completed? Two strikers. Isak just went for the world record just now. World record. Victor Gyökeres just collected an award for the most goals scored. You get where I'm coming from? And yet still they're going to be watching the World Cup just like me and you from our television.
I have told you before about Victor Gyökeres. Your manager needs to know how to play to his strengths. I've been trying
We
to
are
tell you this
talking.
thing
We're talking
the
about.
whole time.
We're talking about international football now. What are you going on Arteta? Please leave
We are
Arteta alone,
talking
sir.
about international football. We are talking about international. You bring up Victor Gyökeres.
Please
This is
leave
the thing.
Arteta alone.
Your
We're talking
manager
about
needs
international
to
football.
learn how to play about Gyökeres.
My manager, I'm an Arsenal fan. Arteta don't coach Gyökeres international team. Why didn't you jump on Isak? Isak is there too. Two fantastic strikers. That's the reason.
I
That's
don't
where you
care about
separate.
Isak.
That's where you separate the boys from the man, bro. That's where you separate the boys from the man.
You have been on Isak's case from day one, bro. So don't think I don't know what you're trying to play. Don't try to hide
Bro,
with the
you're
international, bro.
getting
You've been on this case for a long
you're
time.
getting it wrong, bro.
Gyökeres, Gyökeres, that
You're
Gyökeres,
getting it. No,
Gyökeres.
Jiga,
I told you
Jiga,
from day one.
Jiga,
Arteta is used to playing with a false nine. Let him
Jiga,
know how to play with the
Jiga.
out and out strike.
Why you
You
still
saw in
gone on?
that Burnley game what he was doing.
Why you still gone on Arteta, Jiga? Where we're talking about national team? I thought you said we're talking about national teams.
Because I know your issue, bro. It's not
No,
starting
bro.
from today, bro. It's been from
Yakares
before.
gonna come back. Yakares
You
gonna
want
come back to
Sesko.
Arsenal. Yakares gonna come back off injury, and he gonna be cooking, bro. We're not talking
You
about
wanted
that, bro. Come
Sesko.
on, Jiga. Focus.
Sesko is
Jiga.
gonna do this. Sesko is
Jiga.
gonna do
Focus,
that.
Jiga.
We're
Jiga.
supposed to sign Sesko.
Tunnel vision, Jiga. Tunnel vision. Focus. Tunnel vision. Look
I'm not
ahead.
doing 10 ovation.
Look ahead. Tunnel vision, Jiga. Focus.
Sesko is gonna change the game. Sesko this, Sesko
Jiga.
that. Where's Sesko
Focus,
now,
Jiga.
bro? Where is Sesko
National
now? Where
team.
is Sesko now?
National team.
This guy scored 2 goals. Sesko scored 2 goals. All of a sudden, you're talking about Sesko is the real guy. I told you he fits in our system.
All
Then
right,
where is he
Jiga,
now? How
you're
many goals
strained.
does Sesko have?
You try. You're doing what Arteta does. You watch Arteta a lot. You're deflecting from the subject to me.
Nah, bro, you always do this, bro. You always do this, bro. You always do this, bro. Victor Yogres, that's why I gotta call out your manager. Blah
you
blah blah.
deflecting. You deflecting from the
What
subject
happened?
just to make sure that we don't talk
What
about. We're
happened?
talking about Isak and Gyökeres. Liverpool fan
What
is in the
happened to
house.
Miguel Merino,
Hold
bro?
on. Before
You're the
Liverpool
one.
fan, before
You're the
Liverpool
one
fan
saying.
go, before the Liverpool fan go, because you know they don't stay long. Liverpool fan is in the house. Check in with the chat.
Bro, you said Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino is gonna do the job against Sunderland. What happened to Mikel Merino, bro?
Oh
You
Lord.
told me Mikel Merino, my striker, is gonna do the job Sunderland. Where was Mikel Merino going to Sunderland? You mix Victor Gyökeres, bro, and you have the audacity to come back again to bring up my man Gyökeres. Nah. Anyway, let me go back to the chat. Um, Big up to the chat, people. Big up to the chat. Sorry, guys. Riley is getting me right too. Riley always has this thing. He is so much disrespect, bro. He has so much disrespect for the man. Sabruta said, love from India. Big up to you guys. Michelle said he is more like Salah. They both wait near the penalty box for a tap in. I think he's talking about Victor Yokos. Michelle said, you are a screws and you support Arsenal. Wow. I don't know who's Michelle's talking about. Screws Guna said, I am. Yeah, he's a Guna, bro. He's a Guna, Michelle. Well, why are you asking this? Moon F5D said Liverpool the champions. You will fight tomorrow. We fight every podcast, bro. We fight every podcast. But big up to you, Moon. What happened to the Hungarian Steven Gerrard? Let us know, bro. Skuz Guna said, outside top four, hopefully, ha ha ha. Big up to Skuz Guna. Guys, if you're just new to the stream, guys, make sure you smash those likes. Let's run those likes up, guys. If you have no subscribers, we'll make sure you subscribe to our channels. Me and Riley are available on Mondays and Fridays. We are only here for the love of the game, people. We are only strictly here for the love of the game, regardless us rapping that loaded cannon, but we are here for the love of the game. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to both channels in the description. I got a question for Schools Guna. Guna, do you think Arsenal can cope up without Gabriel Magahlaes? That has been the main topic the whole week. You know, do you think we can cope up with Gabriel not being available? Of course, we have Moscara there, and we have Henkepe. And for Moon FD5, let us know Moon FD5. What's happening with Liverpool? Do you think you guys are still in the title race? I'm sure Michelle has a different opinion, but do you think you guys can are still in the title race, or Manchester City has knocked you out of the title race? I don't know which one is which. School said yes, and Kepa is good enough, despised. Yeah, I think we share the same sentiment. Or I think
Good
Henkepa
enough
is.
to deputize.
Yeah, I think Henkepa can do the job, bro. He can more than well do the job. He can definitely do the job. He definitely will be a solid one. Anyway, since we have a Liverpool chat, we have a Liverpool fan in the chat. Maybe he can let us know what happened to the Hungarian Steven Gerrard. You know, man like Dominic Soboslai. You know, he had so much to talk, but you know, the last minute dagger just broke him. Riley, you had one shot about the game. I think you need to start with what happened in Hungary versus Ireland.
Bro, I didn't watch the game. I just taking the highlights, and one of the main part of what my situation was this: Hungary was firing, bro. Hey, football is a funny game, you know. Football is a funny game,
Yeah.
and there's such a thing as a game that said don't celebrate too early. And I mean, and the
No, but
gestures, the gestures that you make in football might come around and haunt you. Remember, this was his gesture. This was it. And who was doing this at the end of the game? You know what I'm saying? You got to just remember that it's a game and it's a love. I mean, like, hey, you can't tell anybody how to celebrate. It is what it is. But just remember that the game is played in 90 minutes plus extra time, and every single minute of that extra time count. You know what I'm saying? Which SummerSlam just figure that out. Every single second at that extra time counts because that's what they lost in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Ireland, I'm looking forward to seeing Ireland in the World Cup, bro.
guys, did you watch the Hungary versus Ireland game? Let us know your thoughts. Riley, you missed you. I thought you were going to talk about this kid, but probably you just forgot to talk about it. Parrot, the kid who scored that last minute goal. Parrot, he has been moving back, bro.
It
That kid,
wasn't a,
he has
didn't
been
he
in
score? Was it him? I thought it was him that scored all three goals.
yeah,
Yeah, he scored all
even in
three
the
goals.
in the Portugal game as well. He scored, right. He's the one who scored the two goals, I think, in the Portugal game as well.
Which club does he play for?
I need to do some digging, bro. We need to do some digging.
Understand this as well. This World Cup is also we call it a scouting. You know what I mean? This World Cup is also a scouting because remember a lot of these teams are players that are not really recognized and they go and they light up the World Cup scene. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, but for me, I'll be excited to see teams like Ireland qualifying, bro. Ireland and Norway, you know.
I'm excited to see
We
Norway
tired of
there.
this.
I think I would have been disappointed if Norway wasn't there, bro. I want to see Alan in this World Cup, bro. I want to see Alan and Odegaard in this World Cup, bro. I would have been very me. Typically, I always have a World Cup team. as I told Michelle yesterday, I would love to see England win this World Cup. You know what I mean? Because I love for the World Cup to go home. I support English league, the best league in the world. You know what I mean? And England haven't won the World Cup in how long? You know what I'm saying? So
No.
I love to know that I see. I love to know that I love to know that England won the World Cup because you know what I mean. Michelle still keep on saying that I'm lying. Don't
England
worry,
hasn't
Michelle. I
won the
don't.
World Cup in forever, bro.
Y'all
Just
know
know
that I
it's in,
don't.
in, it's in
I
forever.
don't have. I don't have time to lie, man. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, with I don't know if England will win the World Cup under Tuchel, bro. I just do not rate Tuchel like that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even
Now,
gonna lie to you.
Tuchel is a serial winner, bro. He always comes
I don't
out
rate
second.
Tuchel like that, bro. You know what I mean?
He's a serial winner, bro.
Let's see.
Portugal won 9-1, bro. Portugal won 9-1. 9 goals, bro. It's like every player had to have his own goal, but of course,
Let's talk
Bruno
about that.
Fernandes is the one.
Let's talk about that. So let's talk about the Portugal game, guys. Winning 9-1. And the question I'm gonna ask you is this. Um, when is it time? When is it the right time, or when is it time for a player to call quits? When is it time to retire?
I'll reply you. I'll just read what Michel mentioned. He celebrated too early. He scored a hat trick. Lie. I don't know. You were the one lying. Riley's always lying. You know, Michel Riley's always
No, she said I'm lying because I say I want England to win.
lying. He definitely lied. Now, he definitely lying.
Truth of the fact, I want Jamaica to win, but that's never gonna happen. So
You asked when
time,
is it the right time for someone to quit in relations to who? CR7.
yes, definitely.
Man, you gotta get that. You gotta get the child is gonna get crazy, bro. You know already
Uh,
CR7. There are a
let the
lot of
chat get crazy.
CR7 fans.
So, how much did you just say Portugal win by?
9.
Was CR7 playing?
Nah.
Okay.
He was a spectator like us, bro. He was a
And
spectator.
that's where you need to stay. A spectator. The game has gone, leave him. I need to understand that he's gonna drag back this team, and this team is not gonna go to the World Cup and perform like how they're supposed to perform. He's 40-year-old, he's old. You need to understand. In football world, he is old. He keep on fooling himself, telling people that I can be I am as fit as Lemmy Lamal. They can't outrun me. They can't outdo me. These kids will run circle around you, bro. This ain't the 25-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? These kids will run circle
but
around you.
but you need him for leadership, bro. You need him for the experience and the
Lead
leadership.
from the
Oh,
sideline.
nah,
Sometimes
nah, nah, nah.
leadership takes. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't support Portugal, so whether they
Nah,
lose,
we 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 we
they losing
we we
is
we
okay
just
with me.
we are just discussing, bro.
I'm
He's
just telling you.
he's
I
been
don't
there. He
support
has done
Portugal,
it.
and I'll
He
never
has done.
support Portugal.
No,
There's two teams that I'll never
no, no.
support. I'll never support Portugal, and I'll never support Argentina ever. You know what I mean? I'll never support Argentina because I love Brazil, and the rivalry is too great. I grew up loving Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never support Argentina.
Nah, Riley, but you cannot leave your best player who has done it all at the highest level to tell him you can do it from the bench. But he needs to be there. He
Jigga, how
needs to
much
be
did they just
definitely there.
how much
He
did they
needs
just
to
win
play.
by again? How much did they just win by?
Bro, they were playing against Armenia, bro. It's just Armenia, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo has done it. He's still scoring even up until now, bro. You cannot leave a breadwinner like that. I don't know. It's debatable also. It's debatable because the problem with Cristiano if he's playing, he wants the ball to him. He'll defend. He is a bit. The ego is there. He's a bit selfish. So you might be right. You might be right with winning.
when it comes to him. When it comes to him, but for me, I still think they'll just need him, bro. Okay, bring him on for the last 20 minutes or something, probably like that. They can bring him on for the last 20 minutes or something. Yeah, yeah. France also won 3-1. Mateta scored. Your boy Mateta scored as well, one goal. Mateta has came a long way, bro. To see him now playing for France,
Yeah.
it's a good thing to see. But I
I
think
mean, like,
Mbappe was injured. I think
he
Mbappe
just
was.
recently came back from injury as well. So he must be firing on all cylinder to be called up by France so fast. Because France have players all over, bro.
Yeah. And England won 2-0. Hurricane show. Hurricane show. You know the good thing about the what was the I'm sure you have the right answer. What was the good thing about the England game?
Saka didn't start. I wish he didn't play. But they brought him on. And he was the one that changed the game because he was the one that has an assist for Hurricane first goal.
Bro, I don't wanna, but did you see Rashford cross that for the second goal? Rashford put in a good cross, bro. He put in a very, very good cross. United fans low key miss Rashford. They will not admit it in public, but I'm sure they miss Rashford, bro. I'm telling you right now.
They better admit that, bro. Rashford cooking, bro.
Carl Mines, big up to Carl Mines. He said Harambo is here to stay. The Premier League is unwatchable these days. England did concede a goal this entire qualification. That is because we have Thomas Tuchel in charge. Carl Mines 27, 8 to 9. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I think Harambo. If you're talking about Harambo, I don't know in relation to Arsenal or in relation to England, but I don't think England played Harambo. I don't think England played Harambo. But big up to you, come on. Let us know the team you support as well, bro. Let us know the team you support in the chat. But Thomas Tuchel has been good for England. Only Riley also does not agree. Riley thinks Thomas Tuchel is not the right guy. But I think offensively, they have improved. If you're comparing to what Southgate was doing, they have improved, you know.
Oh, yeah. Compared to
Coleman
Southgate, it's a
said,
lot different. Southgate was criminal, bro.
Coleman said, I think Arteta got haram ball to the entire league. Bro, all you guys are now copying and paste what Arteta is doing now. Everyone is playing set pieces. Everyone is playing long balls. So you guys need to take at least some teams are taking notes, bro. Seriously, have you noticed everyone is just using set pieces and long balls? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Coleman. But you've not told us the team you support. But I think Coleman has joined your stream before, right?
Probably, yeah.
I think I've seen him on your stream, bro. I feel like the name is not new. Coleman, let us know the team you support. I'm a Spurs fan and went to the United game last weekend. Okay, Coleman. How was this? How was the game, bro? How was the game between Spurs and United? I think the Spurs game, you guys picked up in the second half, and United tried to defend the lead. That is what I noticed about the game. But Tottenham have been very poor at home, and we will meet on Sunday, my G. We will meet on Sunday. But Carl might
Read,
make sure you
read,
subscribe to both
read
channels.
what Michelle says, and then you understand why I don't read Tuchel.
Carl Minds, make sure you subscribe to the channels. The links are both in the description, bro. We have a big match coming up on Sunday. We will need you to be there in the chat come Sunday. So make sure you subscribe. If not, if you've not liked this or the stream, make sure you like it, bro. We will need Tottenham fans to be there, bro, because Sunday is going to be a crazy one. Okay, let me check what Michelle said. You can't say he is doing good for England because we have not played the big game yet. We have been good in friendlies, but big games we don't. You haven't played the games, but your attacking has improved. Am I right or am I wrong, right? The attack has been improved. Southgate used to play a lot of players out of their position, bro.
We all
Thomas Tuchel
understand.
is
We all understand that Southgate was crap. You know what I mean? But when he left and the hiring was gone, we were looking for a massive improvement. We were looking for the players that England have now, bro. England have fantastic players, bro. All over the pitch. Fantastic. Why are they not playing fantastic football? It's the same thing. It may be a little bit better, but it's still not playing fantastic football. You get what I'm saying? You're
Whi-
still
Which
not
which
playing
which
fantastic football.
which game they play club? Which game do they play club? England.
Huh?
The game you could say they didn't play that fantastic football.
They
Which
haven't
game is
played
that
no
one? The one
fantastic
with
football
the
yet. They just played enough to get by.
probably because they know that they're just in first gear, bro. Why I need to go into my second gear when I'm playing a team I know I already beat, bro. Why I need to leave, where I need to go, where I need to leave. I'll be just playing the first gear, bro. Why I need to go to second gear when I know I'll
Bro,
just mash up the thing and
did you
still
did,
win,
did
bro.
you watch did you watch the Brazil friendly?
No, I didn't watch it.
That was fantastic football. They were flying.
But hmm, of
You
course
know
you're
what
a
I'm saying?
Brazil fan, so
No,
you're a
it's not
Brazil
even.
fan,
You're
so
not getting it, Jigga. It's not about being a Brazil. I'm a football fan, Jigga. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm also an England fan. And I know the footballers at England. I know England footballers more than I know Brazil footballers. And I'm telling you, England have some of the best footballers in the world, bro. And they have the team to win the World Cup. They do. You get what I'm
which team?
saying?
Which team is the team? Which team? Which team?
Which team what?
No, I didn't hear which team you're saying has the team to win the World
England.
Cup. I didn't hear
England
what
have the team to win the World Cup. They have the players to win the World Cup.
this same old story. You know England players are overhyped, bro. You know England players are overhyped.
Because they need a proper leader in terms of coaching. They never had
It's
that.
not about it's not about coaching, bro. They are just overhyped, bro. They are overhyped, most of them, bro. They are overhyped, bro. Even the England people know those people are because it's just the English Premier League, bro. They are overhyped. When it comes to the real deal, Holyfield, toe to toe, blow for blow, they go missing, bro. This is the say. This is just the poor thing. Let me just go through the chat right now. I'll come back to you. Coleman said it was I read. So Coleman said entertaining final 10 minutes, but 80 minutes of really basic tactics. AI Ian Sports said big up to AI Ian Sports. Coleman said I'm dreading the North London derby. Arsenal are fantastic. All joking aside. AI Ian Sports said Ankh knows ball. Kalman said tournament balls isn't always fantastic, free and flowing football. Kalman said most tournaments solid defense is key. Michelle said yesterday we didn't play good at all. And then Kalman said yes, Brazil were wonderful, but let's see how they do against the top side in a tournament. Right? Michelle said, Riley, what
Senegal is a
manager do
top
you think?
side.
Yeah.
Senegal is a top side.
Michelle said, Riley, which manager do you think should take care of England?
Michelle,
Why are you rubbing your head, bro?
Arsene Wenger.
Oh.
Arsene Wenger, Michelle. Arsene Wenger will win you all that World Cup, Michelle. Come on.
you, you, you know them well, bro. Hey, Arsene Wenger cannot cope with this, bro. Michelle said, Riley, go to bed right now.
But all fun and joke aside, though.
Man said Arsene Wenger.
All fun and joke aside, though, Michelle. All fun and joke aside, me and you can both understand that Tuchel is not. We don't see what he's really doing right now to say the team is really performing or at its best. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm waiting on. You know what I mean? France gonna change coach after the World Cup, right? Y'all know that, right? France changing coach after the World Cup. Zidane gonna be France coach after the World Cup. So
Mhm.
don't expect it to get no easier. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, when Pep probably leave Manchester City, he gonna coach Spain. So everybody want that World Cup title to their name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So believe me, bro, it's not. I want the best. I'm not lying, man. I really do want the best for England team, bro. I really do. I want to see this England team succeed because I know these players day in day out. You know what I mean? I know them more than I know these England players more than I know the Jamaican players. So that must tell you what I'm talking about. The Jamaican players are based up of English based players that keep on coming in and out. So I don't even take time to study them. I know this English team more than I know Jamaica team.
Probably you know we all know them because they are the most televised people. But when it comes to a whole team, they still have not shown us that England as a team they can do it. So that is the problem, bro. That is the only
Because they
problem.
haven't had a
But
good coach, bro. I'm still gonna tell you that. They have Southgate.
Riley,
They had Southgate for how
Riley.
long? They had Southgate for how
I
long?
know, I know you're right.
I don't even
I know
understand how the
that
English
Italy.
board sit down and allow Southgate to sit on that for so long. I don't get it. Are they blind? Are they so caught up in this English thing that they don't realize that this man was not
Yeah,
good for the football? Are they blind? It was crazy. That was the most boring football I've ever watched in my entire life. Gareth Southgate football.
no, but Riley, if Thomas Tuchel was coaching that Italy game, you think he will not win that Italy versus England game? He will definitely win that game, bro. That Euro final. It was final or semi final. It was a final. Thomas Tuchel will win it.
Bro, all I know is this.
He
As
will
I said,
definitely win it, bro.
I'm a football fan. You know what I mean? I love Brazil football. I love Brazil because Brazil, I support Brazil all my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in tune to English football because I'm now in tune to the English league fully. And I love the English team. I'm being honest with you. As I said, England is like a second home, bro. You know what I mean? Because England and Jamaica walk hand in hand. England is like a second home, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see England win this World Cup. Honestly. And that's all I have to say about it. I keep on saying that. I love to see them win the World Cup. If England is playing, bro, for some reason, I cannot tell you about the other games because I'm going to watch the England game. Even if I want to make contents on the other game, bro, I can't because I'm going to watch the England game all the time. 10 out of 10.
They need to get it over the line. It's the same thing with the Gunners, bro. You might have all these good players, but you need to get it over the line. That is the thing. Thomas Tuchel has won Champions League. He has won basically everything is there to win. So I don't know what is there to doubt about Thomas Tuchel. He is a serial winner. There is nothing for you to doubt about him. His resume is
Yeah,
full of
I
trophies.
hope he
So
start
I
playing
don't know
some
what
nice
is there
football,
to
bro.
doubt about Thomas Tuchel.
I hope he
Huh?
start playing some. I hope he start playing some nice football. So you know what I mean. This team can be entertaining because you have some nice footballers playing some mediocre football. That's what's going on right now.
Riley. Entertaining football. You need to go back to watch Barcelona Tiki Taka game. Xavi and Iniesta. Nowadays, it's not all about that, bro.
I mean,
Nowadays, people need to win the games and move on. I'm telling you, bro. You think Ateta played nice football? What happened, bro? He saw it's not working. Now he's prepared to just stack the whole place out, bro, just to get a win. So this is the evolving. This is how coaches are evolving.
that's why.
This is
That's
how
why.
coaches are still
That's why
evolving.
Sunderland did what they did. People going. This is just like how they gonna evolve that way. Other team, defensive team, gonna evolve that way too. You gotta have more than one tactics, bro. You gotta have more than one tactics. That's why you gotta buy the right
That's
players
what I know.
and all of that. You know what I mean?
So
If it's not
so it's
winning
not
in the
all.
air,
So it's
you
not.
gotta win it on the ground.
So
So you
it's
gotta make sure you have
so
everything
so
completed.
so, so we are together then. You gotta win dirty sometimes, bro. Gokhan saying hello. Big up to Gokhan. And then Come mind saying, guys, who is your all-time most hated manager?
Marino for me. Jose Marino for me, hands down, bro. I don't care. Jose Marino for me, bro.
I I thought of him. I thought of him as well, bro.
Bro, hands down, bro. Jose Marino for me.
I
Hey,
think
you
for
remember?
me,
You
for me,
remember? You remember when? You remember when they were circulating that Arsenal need a manager because they were going to sack Emery, and they were saying Jose Mourinho was in. Bro, I would have boycott Arsenal for the entire time that he's there. I'm telling you,
Jose Mourinho, I hate him because of what happened with him and Wenger, bro. The way he used to chat crap at Wenger, probably that is more that resonates with me. You know, this guy used to talk crap, bro. He used to come and talk crap at Wenger. That is the Come by saying, don't talk about the game, please. I still haven't recovered. Arsenal will win the Premier League and England will win the world. Sure. Coleman said, I have predicted that since you love Wenger, I'll never forget when he called him a specialist in failure.
it's all
this
taught. It's,
press, this you
it's
remember
all
this
taught,
press
bro.
conference this guy took it. Michelle said, I
It's
hate the Man
disrespectful,
City
bro.
manager.
Very
Huh?
disrespectful. That's why he can't win nothing more. You need to. He's one of them who need to retire so his legacy can stand.
And one more game before we knock out. Nigeria have failed to qualify for the World Cup once again, two times in a row.
Damn.
I think this last happened in 1994, and Osman is there. Uh, and this Fulham defender, what is his name? Kabasi Kasi is there. Even the Fulham guy, our creative midfielder, what is his name? They have a lot of quality, bro. But for them to fail to
Iobi.
qualify,
Iobi is there.
oh yeah, yeah, bro. For them to fail to qualify 2 years in a row, it's criminal. I don't even want to lie. It's really, really criminal. It's really, really criminal. I don't want to lie. I think the fans deserve better. I saw a lot of meltdown in the morning. So because I thought, because I think they thought since they beat Gabon, like DRC Congo is
Bro,
gonna be an easy game. You
that's not even the worst whole situation about it, bro. We're talking about a team like Italy. You know what I mean? Italy.
know.
With the famous Bebeto Baggio. With the famous Bebeto Baggio. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about these kind of giants in the game, bro.
The Giants are getting slayed right now, bro.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So is it safe to say that the football gods are shifting, bro? The favors are slowly shifting, bro. It's not like before. I think
It,
times are changing, bro. Times
I
are
don't
really,
know.
really
I
changing.
don't know if it's shifting. It's just been recognized because they used to plan football on one side of the continent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Now football is being spread and it's being loved and it's being
yeah,
honed by a lot of different
yeah.
countries now. You get what I'm saying?
And a lot of
So
and a lot of. Mhm. Did you let me read to you the Nigerian coach? You know what he said when he lost the penalties? He said DRC Congo was using good, bro. Yes.
it's just a bunch of excuse, bro. It's a bunch of excuse.
Bro, these two countries, all of them they do the voodoo thing, bro. None of them don't do it. So I don't know why he has all these excuses. Michelle said, "Good night, guys. Good luck, Jamaica. Good luck. Good night, guys. Good luck to Jamaica. See you next night." Thank you,
My my
Michelle, for tuning in. Thank you for
my next
Michelle.
live is my next live
Always
is
a vibe with your
tomorrow.
people.
Jamaica watch along.
Thank you for tuning in.
Kalman said Mourinho used to thrive on disrespecting opponents. That was his master. Uh, Michelle said England manager should be Klopp. I think that's a good manager. I think that's a really good manager. But I think we have covered everything, Riley. Tomorrow Jamaica is playing.
Yeah.
But let me check. Let me check.
Yeah, we're playing Curacao tomorrow.
So tomorrow, what's the status? Is it a must-win game or what?
Yeah, must win. We win or we go home. We
Let me
win, we
check.
go through. We lose, we go home. We are at home, so we're gonna stay home.
Okay. Tomorrow as well. Wales is playing. Belgium is playing. Spain is playing. Sweden is playing. Switzerland is playing. And there's some friendlies as well. Okay. I don't know which game to stream, bro. The problem with some of the games they're boring to watch. That's why I don't. But I'll probably do a live stream for this tomorrow. I'll probably look for one game to do a watch along. I'll probably look for one game to do a watch along. The ones that are starting around 4 midnight. But anyway, Riley, thank you for tuning in, bro. Do you think? I think we covered pretty much everything. I think we covered pretty much everything. The chat, big up to tuning in, people. It's been a good 1 hour, 30 minutes. Make sure you smash the like if you have not smashed the like, people. If you have not subscribed as well, make sure you subscribe, to me and my partner in crime. We'll be meeting on Riley's channel on Friday. I think the Friday episode is going to be a bit spicy because the Premier League is back and
Premier League is back again.
so it's peak. It's not just back. We have the North London derby as well. So guys, make sure you're locked into Riley's channel as well. You don't want to miss any episode. But people, thank you for tuning in, Riley. You have anything more to add on for today? Hopefully
No,
tomorrow you win.
nothing.
Hopefully tomorrow.
We're gonna win,
So
man.
if you win tomorrow, then you qualify.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. If you lose tomorrow, you're playing against what?
Curacao. They're on top right now.
What is that,
They,
bro?
they,
I
they-
don't
they're
know
playing
what.
crazy football, bro. I don't know what's happened to them. They're doing voodoo or something.
My dear. You better not lose, bro. You better not lose. You better not. The problem with Jamaican games is they'll start probably around 4 a.m. this time. So
I
I'm
think he gonna
definitely not.
probably it's playing in Jamaica, so it might start a little bit late.
Yeah.
Right now,
But anyway, people.
it might start an
Mhm.
hour from now or 2 hours from now because it's playing in
Yeah,
Jamaica.
yeah, yeah. I know. That is the thing. In 2 hours from now, that is like 4:30 here, bro. So I'm
Yeah.
sure when I wake up in the morning, I'll be seeing your reviews going crazy. Wow.
Be celebrating, man.
But people, you've been amazing people. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and make sure you like to both channels. But bless up, Riley. Thank you for the time. As always, my G. As always, my G. Let's meet up on
Blessed, man.
Friday.
Blessed. It's always a pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Big up to the chat,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yes, big up to the community as well. Big up to the technical director, bro. Big up to the technical directors. Okay, Riley. Let's link up on Friday, bro.
All right, man.
I'm out.
Take care.
Guys, have a good night. Thank you.